Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if people can hear me or I can hear myself. I'm not sure what happened with this. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. The sound is. I can hear myself. So I don't know what happened to this app, the streaming app, after I updated it. Is just it's working weird, but I'll try my best to you know work with it. So I'm back. So probably I won't have much viewer or any viewer at all. So that's fine. That's why made this entire segment not that long. It's not even 1 hour long. I was off from YouTube for some time because I was working on my comics as well as my adaptables and what else? My commission promotions and all that. So I was kind of busy, so I didn't uh, get time to work on YouTube video and all that. So this painting is for my adaptable. I made an animation of it, like a small GIF animation or GIF animation, however you pronounce it. And then based on that, I'm drawing my adaptable character. One thing is that anime character, and I'm really not good at drawing anime characters. So I'm gonna try my best. I think I kind of effed up the body proportion, but what can you do? This is my first time drawing an anime character. So yeah. This is a Pixie character. I was thinking of drawing dragons and mermaids like sirens and other character, but I thought no, let's start with something easy. It wasn't easy for me. Anime hair, especially, you'll see me struggling, like literally. So that's the drawing part, and now I can talk about a bit of what's happening in art community, why I was off for a bit because I was considering whether to post my art or not, because every single how do you call it, every single company, social media company is merging with AI, and they are scraping all the artworks, not just artworks, like there are social media companies that are scraping everything that's on their platform. So it's not just about artists anymore, it's about common people as well. I hope people can hear me because I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Okay, I can hear my voice, so I'm guessing people would be able to hear me. So yeah, something new happening. I mean, it's not new anymore. Is that Meta, the company that owns Instagram and Facebook, they announced a new policy where they can scrape everything on their platform. Uh, that is it could be your artwork, your personal images, or anything like your post, whatever you're writing, because they are developing an AI of their own. So for that, now initially with Instagram, I know the Instagram part because I don't use Facebook that much. I'm trying, but it's not for me. I'll still look into it. But as far as Instagram, they initially had an opt out option that if you don't want your data to be scraped by them and fed to the AI, you could opt out. You could there was a like button, on off button kind of thing, but they soon got rid of it, and then you had to send them a mail objection letter if you don't want to be part of the project, like you don't want to want them to take your data. But now after that, when I checked last, they also got rid of that option. Now you have to prove that they took your data with a screenshot and whatever, and then they will consider whether to get rid of your data from their data set or not, which I don't know how they will do once they have already trained the system, trained the AI with your data. So yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of a hogwash, if that's a word. But yeah, I don't know what would be the legal implication on about all these things in developing country, but in developed country, I don't think this will fly for long. I don't know. So that's why a lot of artists actually leaving Instagram and moving to this new app called Kara. Kara. I pronounce it like Kara. Some say Kara. Some say Kara. I've heard that kind of pronunciation. So yeah, so they're moving to Kara because it's made by, I don't remember her name, but she's a photographer, and it's like you can actually protect your artwork there. They're not going to scrape and blah blah blah. There's lots of information about the app online. So I deleted my work from Instagram, but I completely didn't jump to Kara. I'm still on Twitter, I mean X. I'm still kind of on Instagram. I interact with people on Instagram, but my artwork is limited over there now because yeah, like probably they have already scraped all my work if they wanted, and I'm not that good of an artist that they needed to scrape my work. So yeah, but Kara is a good site for artists if you're an artist, or yeah, I don't know if photographers can join or not, but yeah, if you're an artist, definitely you should check it out. So that was a lot of like commotion going on about Meta's new policy, and then came Adobe with their policy. Like, I don't know if people would want to hear that, but if you're using Adobe products like Photoshop and etc. legally with their cloud and all, they will take your stuff. So yeah, initially I did not record the sketching process because I thought people will get bored, so I just took the what is a Ibispaint internal recording for the sketching. So that was the sketch, but when I was outlining, I wanted to record it, but it was the longest period of my life. I think like I turned 70 by the time I finished outlining. It was hard. Generally I do not paint when I draw or paint. I do not outline, so it was difficult, and you can see me how many times I'm just deleting the outline and then doing it again. Also, I was doing it with my fingers, so yeah, it was difficult. Sound is off. If you use Ibispaint, there's a tip I can give you. If you don't have a tablet or stylus, if you're painting with your finger or budget stylus, those thing that doesn't have pressure points, those kind of stylus, you can choose a brush that has a 0% starting and ending point. Like, there are certain brushes that will give you that option. This one was, I think, Deep Pen Hard, that one, or Deep Pen Soft. I think it's Deep Pen Hard. Also felt pen, also you can do it with felt also, I think. What you'll do is just make is starting and ending point 0%, and then you see the top right corner, the finger symbol. You can go there and turn on force fade or something like that. There's an option. just below stabilizer option. So then it will look kind of like having a pen pressure. It just mimic that pen pressure thing, but it's not that good. It's not as good as pen pressure, original pen pressure, of course. I don't think many people use Ibispaint. Like they do, but that crowd is different from the crowd that used to or actually watch my videos. Ibispaint crowd is a bit different. Actually, a lot of people do not consider it as a professional painting app, and I understand why, because uh, there's first of all there's something called a notion, how do you call it, like a mindset that some app is not professional, others are. It also because of industry standards, like which apps are industry standards and which are not. So that's why maybe I understand they don't have a good DTP option on the app, and I kind of everywhere, every time they post a video or something, I just comment, just give us a bit of DTP option, like desktop publishing option. Obviously it's not desktop, it's tablet publishing option, I don't know. But yeah, that would be great if they can give us that. For that you would need a good ruler to measure the document before printing, different color mode option like CMYK, Pantone, etc. So yeah, I actually find this phase is one of the most boring one. Doing outline like this, it's mainly because I don't do outline in my painting. I just start leather color on the canvas kind of thing process. That's my process. So yeah. Another thing I forgot to mention that this was the first artwork that I made using vector brush. I mean, not the entire artwork, but the outline. It was a vector brush outline, which um, only good side of vector brush. You can see all the sign of on those layers. Those are vector brush layers, vector layers. One of the good thing of vector brushes is that you can draw um, with one particular size, like I'm using 4 pixel or 6 pixel, and then you can select the drawing and increase or decrease the pixel size, which is difficult to do if you're not using vector brush. If you're using a generic raster brush, you have to make it wider or thicker, make the line thicker, you have to draw over it or resize. Another thing is resize. When you resize a drawing, I'm so sorry for the all those noise outside, there's so much noise going on. Anyway, so if you're using a raster or generic brush and you resize, you'll see the size of the brush changes. Like if you're making it bigger, it the size of the outline, let's say outline, you drew an outline and you want to resize it, so the size of the stroke changes, right? It becomes wider as well as blurry. That you can avoid if you draw with vector brushes. If you When you change the size, of course it will change, it look kind of bigger and thicker on Ibispaint. I'm not talking about any other app, but you can change the size back to your original pixel size. For example, I painted something with 6 pixel, and then this is the trial that I did, and then I resized it and made it bigger. I rescaled it and it became thicker, the lines become thicker. So I selected the entire drawing, and then they will give you an option of size and color. You can change size and color from there, like you can change it back to 6 pixels, so the entire drawing becomes bigger, but the line does not change, like the line thickness does not change. So that is another good thing of vector brush. That I tried, but I don't know if because it was because of my broken Android tablet, or it was the brushes problem. It does make the painting heavy, which means it makes the system slow. Every time I used vector brushes, one brush, I just used one brush. Every time I use that brush, it kind of made the entire painting process slow, to be honest. So that is something I found a bit difficult to work with, because no, I don't have. Another thing is, I was using a really large canvas. It was a US letter size canvas, so that could be the reason. But I have used the size with over 300 DPI or PPI. It didn't happen before, so I am assuming it's a vector brush thing, but I might be wrong. So if you use this app, you should try vector brush. Otherwise it's really good for outline. It's good. As for eraser, you can use normal eraser with vector brush. It there was no problem with it. But one thing I was expecting, what I've seen in Adobe Illustrator or other vector based app, the line does not pixelate vector lines, but here it kind of does. Like it's a bit pixelated. So I really don't know what to think about it. It does not get blurry, at least as blurry as general raster brushes, but yeah. But the good things are the resizing and color. Oh, color change. Color change also, I think, yeah, on Ibispaint you can do with raster brushes as well. But resizing is something that vector brushes do it really good. Also, you can use the vector tool, the arrow shaped tool on the left, and you can actually tweak the line, tweak the stroke, which you cannot do with raster brush. You have to erase and redo it. But on vector brush, you can just select the area you want to edit and use the vector tool and just change it with the vector tool. Kind of like what was it called, Bezier curve? Oh, I forgot. But yeah, something like that. It you can edit it. One of the thing I noticed while painting with felt pen, I was feeling with felt pen, was that it's much better to color feel like that than using bucket tool. I know a lot of people use bucket tool. I myself use bucket tool, but sometimes it's just it doesn't feel that good. You're stroking the brush and it gets filled. There's some sort of satisfaction in that. It's kind of like coloring book satisfaction when you use a thick brush or a filler brush and filling these things. So that's why I was filling it with a felt pen rather than using bucket tool. I know it's kind of it takes more time, but then again, I'm using this brush that has a very thin border at places, so it might bucket tool may not recognize the gap. So even with gap recognition on, bucket tool may fill everything, like they will not understand where it starts it ends. So it not they it it will it can ruin the painting, like you have to then go back and do it again. Another thing is, like, while painting this piece, my android my tablet like hanged so many time. It was like it just didn't want to work. It was, I know it's just it's not good enough for this kind of painting, detailed painting and all that. I generally use small canvas because of that, but my god, it hanged so many time. So I did not want that with bucket tool. Like if it accidentally fill everything, see this is what I was talking about. You can change color just by selecting that area. Also the size, line thickness option is for changing the size of the thickness of the line. So this is really great. As I was saying that if bucket tool failed to understand the area and it kind of fill everything, then if I press the undo option, it would hang. Like it happened while working with on it. So I was like, no, I'll use felt pen or some thick pen. That would be all right for me. And in case someone watching this who's new to my channel, you can check my description box, where I actually explain why I cannot live stream painting live. Like I am live talking, chatting with people, but I cannot live stream my work because I don't have a strong machine for that. What should I say? Machine? I don't know. I tried once. The number of time my tablet hanged, I was like, no, it's not possible for me. So that's why I record my work, entire work, and then. But also another thing is this piece took me 20 hours, like 22 hours in total with sketch. So I really don't think anyone will sit around for 20 hours to see the painting, or 10 hours. If I break it into parts, 10 hours. And if I want to finish it on stream, then probably for 20 hours. If I stream 2 hours a day, then I have to stream 10 days consecutively or whenever to finish it. So it will be really boring to finish an artwork, 20 hours long artwork for 10 days. Like nobody will watch it. Like obviously nobody is watching now, but then it will be even worse. So probably I should find 1 hour, 2 hour painting for stream. I don't know, but I'm so slow. I just can't do it that fast. Like I know a lot of artists can. They I've seen their work, like 1 hour, 2 hour, they finish the entire thing. I cannot. I'm working on my comics, and it took me a day and a half just to thumbnail my panels, write this, dialogue and outline. Not even color, like just outline, dialogue, and thumbnail. That took me 1.5 days. So yeah, if you're offended that why I'm not doing it live, yeah, that's why. I'm just super duper slow. And my system is equally broken and slow. So you're looking poor people's art stream, maybe. I don't know what to say, what to call it. Like there was a time, I remember the first time I started painting on Android, and my computer broke, and I was like, I cannot afford a new computer, so I'll try on Android. It was good. Like painting on Android was, it took some time to use my finger, but the thing was that Android was like, it was $100, $100 worth Android tablet. So and when I see all the artists, like they're using Procreate and Apple iPad and all that, and I'm like, yeah, no, I can't afford that. So yeah, this is a budget art stream. Art stream for the penniless. I don't know what to call it. Something similar like that. So yeah, this is really fun with the vector brush I had, changing the color and all that. And I did make a lot of mistakes because I'm not accustomed to draw the outline and then paint in. So there was a lot of mistakes. For example, not keeping everything in one layer, not separating the layers. It was such a pain to create shadows. Like you can see those leaves, darker green leaves are above those lighter green roundish leaves, so there should be some shadow. So when I was painting the shadow, it was difficult because I need to keep the outline perfect, the color inside the outline perfect, and the shadow has to be outside. If I didn't have any outline, I could have just blend and mix and match and whatever, I could do that. But with outline, the entire process actually changes so much. It was a bit difficult for me at the beginning. So yeah, this is just base coloring everything. It's another boring part of the job, but that's why I used felt brush and pretended I'm doing a coloring book. How it is quite relaxing if you pretend you are doing a coloring book. Like it's your own coloring book, but coloring book. I said coloring book so many times. Anyways, I'm so tired. I just finished Honkai Star Rail entire game in 1.5 days because I didn't have time to play Honkai. So I had to do the main quest, side quest, and everything in 1.5 day, and that's why I'm super tired. Like I was working on my comics and my artwork, adaptables, commission works, and all that. So I decided to play the game, and I opened the game and found out that some of the quest is going to time limited quest. They're going to be ended today. So I stayed up last night and finished everything. It was like finishing before the exam. It's not recommended. It's not enjoyable either. If you want to play the game, play it slowly. Seriously. And yeah, I really want to paint some characters from them. If you guys like watching characters, painting those characters from those games or series, you can just comment. Someone's screaming. Ah, never mind. Everyone is happy because it's Sunday and they're just outside enjoying themselves. Except me, because first I don't like going outside, and second I'm here doing my stream. And I'm happy because I get to show my artwork even though nobody's here, probably. Because nobody's talking. Like if you're here and you just drop a hi. I mean, that's fine. I won't bite. I'm not that scary. I hope. I should have written something and pinned it on top of my chat. After this such a long time, I just came in. It's so awkward for me to talk to myself like that. I remember when I first started my live streaming, and I felt weird talking to myself. So yeah, if you're dropping by, you can say hi, and I'll say hi back to you. It's not a problem. It's like it's a very chill stream, and no, since it's like nobody's there, it's fine. Like nobody's watching you talking here, so except me, of course. So you can say hi, and I'll just say hi back, and we can talk about stuff. I think I was my okay. Anime is something I like, but I'm not obsessed over it. So and when it comes to art style, I'm not entirely sure how to do anime artwork. So this is kind of my version of anime style. I know it's not exactly ditto anime. It's not exactly the kind of anime you watch. It's something like a kind of a stylistic version of an anime. I don't know what to call it, but yeah. I mean, if you were looking for an anime artwork that looks like those modern day anime with those eye shape and facial, all those stuff, I'm not good at it. So this is the best I could do when it comes to anime. I recently watched Dungeon Meshi, and yeah, I really love Dungeon Meshi. I mean, yeah, it's different, it's unique, and Laios was kind of I like his personality. Interesting, annoying, is all those things. So I was just that's why I was just thinking maybe I should draw some anime style work and try um, to see if I can do the style, to be honest. But then I realized drawing male characters is much difficult than drawing female characters, for me at least. Like female characters, because I draw a lot of women and girls, it's kind of easy for me. Not easy, but yeah, it's you understand the flow of the figure, you can draw that. But male character, I'm having difficulty drawing male character for my comics as well. Like is difficult drawing male character, and I'm trying my best. I hope the male characters I'm drawing in my comics, people will like it. Let's see. Oh, I think I'll post this artwork, the final artwork, before part two. Like, it's kind of known that it's not like I'm painting it live, so it's already done. But I was like thinking maybe I'll wait and I can reveal the artwork during the live stream. But then I thought, yeah, if anybody watches, I'm it's not like I have lots of viewers, so posting it won't make a difference. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll post it on my Twitter, my X. Oh, it sounds weird when I says I'll post it on my X. I'll post it on my Twitter. So yeah, I think that would be fine. I think I should make much easier artwork for stream, like something with that doesn't take me 20 hours, so that I can post them real time. So, but everything takes so much time for me. And if you watch this stream, if you're new, if you're passing by, I'll appreciate if you drop a like. I don't know why I'm saying this like at the end of the stream, almost at the end, but I'd appreciate that if you drop a like, because if you like my painting, that is. So that would be nice once in a while to see someone liked my work. No matter how bad it is, like you may think, she doesn't paint well. Ew. What is that, brother? Ew. Okay, that's that's the meme I've been listening. So you might think that, ew, brother, ew. But still, I'd appreciate if you drop a like, because it will motivate me to paint and draw more. That's all. This dress, like this entire design, I was like, I've seen some extraordinary anime design, like people actually paint creating original character, anime based character, that is anime art style character with lots of extravagant design, dress and all that. And I was like, I don't know what, I am not a good designer. I'm a landscape artist, so I have to work. Like I have to find ways to create a interesting character, and I don't think it's interesting enough for people, because I've seen so many great artwork, anime artwork, that People have, when it comes to certain, that's the thing, like some artists are good at one thing, others are good at other things. I'm not good at you know designing dresses and character is fine, but the place where I get kind of confused is outfit. Yeah. So here I'm using a lot of texture brushes, not lot of, just watercolor blade and fluffy watercolor water. So these two gives amazing texture. I always paint with these two brushes, whether it's landscape or character and all that, filling color. So that's why it won't give that polished look that a lot of anime characters get, a lot of anime drawing has. They have a very polished kind of, it almost look like you won't find any flaw in those paintings. So this is not that. Like if you zoom in, you'll find the brush stroke, and this is something I can't get rid of because I really love that. Like I understand the polished artwork, and I have nothing against them, but I just like to see a bit of brush stroke or texture on artwork, like someone actually painted it, kind of way. And a lot of anime painting I've seen, they're so smooth, like I don't know what it feels like. It doesn't feel like any human being uh, painted. It's not AI. I'm not comparing it with AI because that is a different slop. But those perfect painting, it kind of, it feels. I don't know. I mean, how do they do that? It's so perfect. There's not a single brushstroke you can clearly see. It's, yeah, it's a talent on one side. On the other side, I will say it's just not my cup of tea. I just want a bit of texture and to see that brushstroke, to see that someone worked on it. It's just my thing. It's nothing against anyone. Like I'm not trying to saying that other artists are bad. Like they're amazing artists, and I that's what I'm saying. I'm full of admiration for them when they paint like that. But yeah, I do not follow that kind of art style. That's all I'm saying. To be honest, watching the painting quietly is really peaceful. Like, I almost fell asleep because as I said, I was playing the game that I neglected because of my work. So I'm already very tired and hungry, but I really like to come back doing my stream. So that's why I thought I will do it. By the way, this is just the part one. I will um, stream the part two, part of this painting where I'll do background painting, background, the environment, everything. I think I don't know, like people, when I conducted a poll whether I should talk and or the stream should be silent, people say no, you should talk. But then I see every time I talk, people leave. Like, do you guys hate my voice? Then just say it. I will do a silent stream. I mean, it's good for you, good for me, because I'll just stay quiet. Yeah. So why not? Okay, I think it's so far this is the first part, and in second part I'll do the skin and the frog and the background. Yeah, a lot of things. The thing is, majority of the time took in the first part was the outline and the base coloring and all that. Shading takes much less time than base color and outline and all that. So yeah, that's about it for my first part of the painting, and next part of the painting will be next week probably. If I can't do it earlier, I'll do earlier. If you're new in my channel, then welcome. I don't know why I'm saying that at the end of the video, end of the stream, but yeah, drop a like, and you also can subscribe to my channel for update. You will see my this thing, community post, where I'll mention when I'll stream next. Generally it's Sundays, but if I change the date, of course you'll see that. And yeah, thanks if anybody actually came and watched. Thank you. I wouldn't know. And yeah, enjoy your rest of the day. It's Sunday, it's weekend. Enjoy. So bye.